Hi, my name is Ashley Van Gilder, and I am presenting on tort liability, which is EDL850 Module 12. So what is tort liability? Tort liability deals with civil wrongdoings and the duty, breach, and injury received by one individual as a result of another's conduct. In the classroom, tort liability is the most common area where teachers will need to accept personal liability. It's where most of the lawsuits come from. Basically, tort liability deals with physical and emotional injuries that are caused by intentional or accidental conduct. So there are two different categories of tort liabilities. There's the intentional torts, which is assault, which is threatening physical harm or to create fear in someone else. Battery is the act of causing physical harm. It is the follow-through of the assault. Usually you'll see assault and battery in the same criminal charge. False imprisonment is when you intentionally confine somebody, either by tying them to a chair or by putting them in a small room separated and locking them in there. And then you have defamation, which is basically spreading rumors about other people that could harm their reputation. Then you also have negligent torts. Teachers and administrators have the duty to protect, which means that you take care of a child in place of the parent. So you need to meet the needs of the child. There's a breach of duty. That's when you fail to provide reasonable care for those in your care. There's a proximity cause. This is the connection between duty and student injury. So if you know that it happened and you didn't do anything on it, you could fall under the proximity cause. And then there's also injury, which is where a student sustained actual physical or mental injuries. One of the court cases that I looked at was Mitchell versus Cedar Rapids Community School District. This was found to be under the negligent tort area. Basically, in this court case, a student skipped school and was harmed at a friend's house. They skipped school during school hours, but the act actually happened after the school hours. The school did not notify the parent of the child when they skipped school, so the parent had no idea that the child had even missed the bus. And it was ruled that the school needs to notify parents immediately if a student skips school and needs to monitor doors that are not at the main entrance or exit during school hours. Johnson Johnson versus School District of Millard. This was defined as negligent tort. A child was injured while playing London Bridge in music class. They were thrown too hard by another student and hit a bookcase and cut open above their eye. The teacher taught the class the rules and then basically let the students play on their own. The teacher then went up to the whiteboard and had her back towards the students. The court found the teacher liable for the accident, and the child got money to help pay for medical bills because of the injury. Then you have Barrett versus USD number 259. This one is actually a Kansas negligent tort court case. A senior at Southeast High School in Wichita collapsed after playing during his first football practice of the year. Because of the collapse, he also died the next day while in the hospital. During practice, the student told coaches that he didn't feel well and was able to get more water and sit out on drills. It was a very hot August day. It was towards the beginning of the month. The court ruled in favor of neglect on part of the coaches. The coaches had been informed up until this point about what to do if students were experiencing heat exhaustion. Instead of focusing on the heat exhaustion, they just told the student to just go get a drink of water and just sit out a little bit rather than removing them from the environment. And then here is my works cited page. Thank you.